Welcome to Strategy Battle Games to another GBHL YouTube channel video. You're here with your channel host GBHL James, and today we've got not GBHL
Jamie.
That's right, we're doing another battle report for you guys. This is going to be our last one today.
Yeah.
We've been in a speak for any questions today.
Yeah.
We've done a battle report which you will have seen before this, which was, if you've not watched it, which was Eagles and Gandalf versus Isengard. Something a little bit different form now. We're dropping from 600 points to 400 points. What are you going to be bringing today?
I'm bringing an army I've never used before, which is Easterlings.
So we've got some Easterlings there, I'm going to show you that in a second, and I'm going to be bringing the three hunters. That's right, we've got Legolas, Gimli and Aragorn, which have been my little project this week. Fortunately, Gimli's not finished, but we'll show you those now. So starting off with the Easterling army, what have we got here?
Start off, we've got an Easterling War Priest with 6 Easterling Cataphracts with the Black Dragon upgrade and 6 Easterlings with bows. And then the second warband, we've got Easterling Captain with 4 Easterlings with sword and shield and 4 with shield and pike, again all with the Black Dragon upgrade, and we've got an Easterling Dragon Knight on the end.
Wow, so that is our 400 points of Easterlings. And these are my beautiful 3 hunters which I've been painting up this week. That's right, we've got Legolas here. Legolas has got armour and elven cloak. Hope you guys like the paint job. Spend a bit of time on him. We've also got Aragorn here. Aragorn has got elven cloak, he's got armour, and he's also got a bow as well, to take it up to the 500 points. And we've got Gimli. Gimli is the one member of the 3 hunters which hasn't been finished painting yet. And Gimli has got the elven cloak. So that is our 3 hunters. We've already rolled for the scenario. We're going to be playing to the death. We're going to roll for priority and deployment and all that kind of fun now. So here's how it's looking after deployment. So Jamie chose that board edge over there. The 3 hunters have deployed just behind this building. We've got the Dragon Knight over there lurking behind, and these guys here. So we're going to roll for first turn priority. Who gets it? And priority goes to the Easterlings. Here we go. So this is how it's looking after the movement. So I haven't done much moving. I did have to move Gimli and Aragorn around. I don't think I had them quite in the cover that I wanted, so they could be seen by the archers. But of course, elven cloaks, so I can't be charged next turn. And we do have some shooting here. Eastlings can't shoot now because, of course, the elven cloaks. So I'm going to go into the fellowship shooting. So we're going to be targeting some of the bowmen. We're going to do the 3 shots from Legolas, and we're also going to do a 1 shot from Aragorn into the archers. So Legolas hasn't moved, so he needs 3s to hits off the blue dice, then 4 for Aragorn on the purple dice. And wow, all of them hit. Wow, so some great shooting there. So 5 from Aragorn, because it's strength 2 bow, and then, sorry, 6 from Aragorn, and then 5s from Legolas. Oh! And Aragorn and Legolas managed to kill. So we take those 2 off at the end.
Yep. So
first blood to the fellowship. We're going to go into the next turn priority. We get a 4. We get a 4, so it's priority to the fellowship. Wow, so here's how we're looking. So we decided not to just be bang out of order and just go in those ruins. That just ruined the game. So we've moved around here just to avoid being seen for charges, and just to get in a bit of a better position perhaps for the shooting, which we're going to be going on to next. And Jamie's moved up his War Priest, so his War Priest there, and his Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
And these guys are trying to get themselves ready for the charge next turn. So we're going to go into shooting. So there's no shooting from the Eastlings, they've moved full yet. So we're going to go into my shooting now. So Legolas is going to do his auto hit, his auto shot on the War Priest, who is Jamie's leader. Now I do have to see whether it hits the horse or the rider. So it's a horse or rider. Hits the horse. The horse is an armoured horse, is it?
It is, yeah.
So I need 5s. I'll dig 5s anyway, but... Oh, and his horse goes down, so sniped away. So take a fallen rider, please. So fallen rider. Oh, he's rolled a 1. He's rolled a 1. So you take a strength 3 hit and your defense 5. So a 5 will wound you. Oh, Legolas has sniped away his horse and created a wound. So you've got a fate point.
Yeah.
Which you pass. You pass your fate. You've got 1 fate, yeah?
Yep, just 1.
Just 1. So wow. So you still got your 2 wounds.
Correct.
But you've lost your horse and you are now lying down flat on the ground. That will make a difference next turn. Great work, Legolas. I knew that I painted you this good for a reason. Aragorn's going to be having a pop shot over there at the Dragon Knight, trying to get his horse. We moved, so we need a 4 to hit. We hit on the 6. Do we hit the horse or the rider? We hit the horse. So his horse is 5 as well.
Yeah.
So I need 6 to do this. But a 5 will do, because I'll use his 3-point of might to kill the horse. Whoa! I knew I painted you dead good as well, Aragorn, for a reason. So, Throne Rider, will you roll another 1? No, you're okay. So, so you just get replaced with that guy. Wow, so absolutely critical there. Some great shooting. I couldn't have asked for a better result. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Maybe a wound on him before him would have been great. But I couldn't ask for better. So with that, we are going to roll for priority. So priority for turn 3. You get a 5. I don't get that. I get a 4. So your priority. However, with Aragorn's 3-point of might, I will probably be calling a heroic move. I'll see that. Here's how it's looking for the 3 hunters, trying to lead these Easterlings into a bottleneck. But the Dragon Knight, he's gone for it. He's charged Legolas. He has charged Legolas, so that could be pretty nasty. He's got 3 attacks, fight 5. But we are going to go into some fellowship shooting now. We're going to start off with throwing axe from Gimli. And Gimli's going to throw his throwing axe into this guy over here. So he has moved. So he is going to hit on a 4. Let's have a little look for Gimli. On a 5. Can he hit on a 5? Oh, and he doesn't get it, and I'm not going to use any might for that. And Aragorn will have moved 4 before, so he can't shoot. So with that in mind, did he move 4? Yeah, he would have moved 4. So with that in mind, we're going to go into the combat phase. So you want to go straight to the combats?
Yeah, I'm gonna heroic strike it.
So you're calling a heroic strike. How many might have you got?
2. 1 now.
And you fight 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I will also heroic strike with one of Legolas, so if you want to chalk off a Legolas for me as well. So, we're going to go for that combat. Let's see what happens. Legolas goes up to fight 10. Yes, he does. And you go up to fight 1. You go up to fight 8. So Legolas has still got it at the moment, but you do have extra dice. You do have 3 dice on the attack. Not that it matters, because Legolas will roll a 6. Who rolls a 4 highest, so you've got a chance. Oh! Now, it's up to you, because if you use 2 might, I'm going to use 2 might. If you use a might, I'm going to use a might. So it's completely up to you. Would you rather we were both mightless, or we both keep our might?
I've only got 1 left.
Oh, you've only got 1 left?
Yeah.
If you use 1, then I'll use 1 to beat you. So it's completely up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
So there's no more might, so Legolas is going to use his next point of might to make sure he wins that fight. Yep. So I've got the 2 strikes against you. You are defence.
Dragon Knight, defence 6.
Defence 6, so I need 5s on these 2 dice. Oh, and we don't get anything. So with that, that is the end. The Fellowship survive. We're going to go into the next turn priority. 1. And it's priority to the Easterlings. And Aragorn would like to call a heroic move with his 3-point of might. So we're going to do that now. Wow, and this is how it is looking. It looks great, doesn't it? So the Easterlings, you've done a great job on these Easterlings. I've charged in to try and save their comrade. They couldn't charge Legolas because of the elven cloak and being outside of 6 inches and being partially obscured. But these guys, they have all got in on the Dragon Knight, and the archers of the Easterlings have tried to block things off over there, but we'll have to see how they get on with that. This is so cool. So we are going to go into the combat phase. Now you've got no might, so at the start of the combat phase with one of Aragorn's, because he's already used his free one, I'm going to call a heroic combat.
Yeah.
Call a heroic combat. So I've chosen with the Axes of Dwarves just to use the 2 dice, but +1 to wound attack from Gimli to try and ensure the kill. So I'm going to roll those now. Green is for Legolas, purple is for Gimli, and blue is for Aragorn. And we don't get 6, we get 5 highest. We get 5 highest, so you can actually get a 6 here and force me to use an extra point of
might. I'm going to use his special rule to shield.
So yeah, he's got his word blade rule, so he shields here, we get the 6. And you do get a 6, so I'm going to use one of Gimli's points of might. So Gimli's now down 1 to turn that to a 6. So we need 4s off the purple dice, and we need 5s off everything else. And wow, 1, 2, that's 3, and 5. So yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. So we're going to continue that heroic combat now. So having slaughtered the Easterling Dragon Knight, the 3 hunters persisted with their killing, and Gimli is holding off all this cavalry by himself. That's right. So he threw a throwing axe into this dragon. He hit the horse but failed to kill it, the armoured horse, and might as well go into that one now. So he's actually going to use his 3 attacks on this here, and versus your 1. So let's see what happens. Gimli gets a 3 highest. You get a 2. Wow, so yeah, I am going to put the 3 strikes onto the rider. Your defense 6?
Yep.
So I need 5s. Oh! Hashtag Bosch! Hashtag Bosch! As Jamie would say. And wow, the rider survives. Although, oh no, he won't be tracked because he can back, even if it is. Goes through the dangerous terrain. Well, yeah. He can still back away an inch even though he's got the dangerous terrain. So yeah, so we're going to go into the next combat now, and I'm going to do Aragorn versus D1 Archer. So let's see what happens here. I get a 6. Your defense 5?
5, yeah.
So I need 5s. And we get it. So that Easterling goes down. And finally, we've got Legolas. Let's make this look all nice and cinematic. Versus 1 there. So Legolas has got 2. He only gets 4. Oh, you get a 3. So again, he needs 5s to kill. Double 1! Hashtag Bosch 2! Wow, it's a good job I'm doing well in this game. Otherwise, I'd be rather upset. So, oh, but he... Oh no, he won't be trapped because he can move him back. So you can squidgy him back there. So with that, we're going to go into the next turn priority. Priority goes to... It goes to the Easterlings. And with that, Aragorn is going to use his Mighty Hero to call a heroic move with his 3-point of might. So this is how it's looking. So after that heroic move, Aragorn just charged in on 1 over there, allowed Gimli to retreat, which was the main purpose of that. So he can only be charged by 1. And Legolas up there is actually versus 2, so reasonably equal odds. So there won't be any shooting. So with that, we're going to go into the combats. Now, it was your priority, so you get to pick the order.
We'll start with Gimli.
So starting with Gimli. So I'm going to use my 3 versus your 2 here. And we get 5 highest. And you get a 5, so we take it. So we need 5s on you.
And 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I need 5s. No. And we're not going to use a point of might to kill you there. So we just move you back an inch. So next up, which one would you like to do?
Do Aragorn.
So Aragorn next. What's Aragorn get? Gets his 6s. So will Aragorn kill? Needing 5s? Yeah, Aragorn butchers that Easterling there. So next up we've got Legolas. Legolas 2 versus 2. I get 6. I get 5 highest. Oh, and that was good. Very lucky. Okay, so with that we're now going to need we're going to need 5s. Hashtag Bosch again!
It's the hat trick.
I've had a hashtag Bosch hat trick in this game. Unbelievable. But with that, these 2 guys are moved away. So the 3 hunters survive another round of combat. Let's go to the next turn priority. Oh, and it goes to the 3 hunters. Get him, come on. And here's how it's looking after movement. So as you can see here, we've got the all of these guys basically. That's what we've got. All fighting. Gimli got countercharged there by 1 infantry, but the 3 hunters have managed to get in on everything that they wanted to get into. So with that, we're going to go into the combat phase, and at the start of the combat phase, I would like to call a heroic combat with Aragorn's 3-point might.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I wouldn't like to do that. I wouldn't
Sure?
like to. Yep, I'm sure. Definitely sure. Sure. So I'm going to start off Legolas versus the 1 Easterling bowman. So let's see what happens here. Legolas gets a 3 highest. And you get a 5, so you're going to take that. So your strength 3, so you need 5s against my defense 5. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so Legolas has got what? Sorry, in here. Legolas has got 3 fate. Okay, so his first fate point, second fate point. Does he use a point, his final point of might? Or does he take the wound? Oh, he's going to use his final point of might and avoid taking the wound there. Wow. So he's now, he's got no might left, and he has got no fate left. No, he's got 1 fate left. 1 fate left. Wow. Next up we've got Aragorn. Aragorn against the 2 there. So Aragorn's 3, he's going to get 6. He has the 3 highest, that's not good. And you get a 6, there's nothing I can do about that. I could use... No, it's not even worth it. Okay, so Aragorn is going to move back 1 inch. And so you've got your 2 dice, you will need... He's defense 6 now, so you need 6s. You get a 6. So Aragorn's first point of fate. No. Second point of fate. No. Third point of fate. We'll use his 3 point of might to prevent that wound from happening. But oh my days, not a good round. Not a good round for the 3 hunters. So finally we've got Gimli versus the 2 here. He's going to use his 3 dice. I'm getting a suck.
Charge.
Let's suck the Element Games dice for now. But no, we'll leave 1 in there just for hope. Okay, so you didn't charge on that one. You didn't charge. I charged you. Your guy under there, the infantry charged. I charged your cavalry.
2.
So here we go.
Yep.
You get a 3. Probably we get a 5 and we take it. So we're going to prioritise the cavalry model, but we need 5s all round. Oh, and we kill the cavalry. So the cavalry model goes down. Oh, you've got your Easterling War Priest.
Of course, yeah.
So you've got your special fate roll. It was channeled, so 5+. Nope. And the cavalry model goes down. Wow. So not a great turn for the Fellowship. Good job that we killed there, but I'm not sure that that 1 death was worth all of the fate points that we used. So we are going to go to next turn priority. Oh, and it goes to the Easterlings. But I will be calling a right move with his 3 point of mine. Wow, so this is how it's looking. So the Fellowship holds on. Well, the 3 hunters of the Fellowship hold on by the skin of their teeth. Aragorn called his 3 heroic move. Charged in on 1, he has been counter-charged through the field there, but he'll stop the cavalry from being able to get in. Gimli is holding off all of these Easterlings by himself, so there's lots of pikes up against him. The key thing is, hopefully, that Legolas is just one-on-one there with that horseman, so I might be able to do something. So there won't be any shooting, so we're going to go straight into the combat phase. And it was your priority, so you get to pick which combat goes first.
Let's start with Aragorn.
Let's start with Aragorn. So we've got your 3 versus my 3.
I'm on 2.
Sorry, yeah, you've got your 2 versus my 3. Okay, so what do you get? 2s. But luckily we take it there with the 4. Okay, so we need 5s all round, so let's see what we can get. Oh, we get 2, so we kill them both. So they go down. Good work, Aragorn. Nice work. Next up, we've got Legolas versus the horse dude here. So we've got the 2 on the 1. So let's see what happens. You get a 5, it's good. It's very good. Oh, it's not as good as 1 ring dice there. So we're going to strike the man here, and we need 5s. And we get it. We get it on that 1 ring dice. So the cavalry model goes down, and you are now 3 away from breaking, I believe.
Correct.
3 from breaking. Wow. So finally we've got Gimli. Now Gimli's going to be rolling his 3 dice here. And you've got 2 from the captain, 1 support, 2 support. Sorry, 1 in contact, 2 from the captain, 3. You've got 2 support, 3 support. So you've got 6 dice. 6 dice, but it won't matter if I get a 6. Which we do. Which was very, very important. Okay, so your captain is defence.
Captain's defence 6.
Your captain is defence 6. Okay. How much? He's got mine, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got.
Prioritising the captain, needing 5s, and then obviously the next guy. So we create a wound. So.
Fate point.
Do I want to use some? You might probably make that 2.
Fail his fate, he's dead.
How much might has Gimli got left?
He's used 1.
He's only used 1. So that means he's got 1 left or 2 left. I think he needs to keep it. Okay, so yeah, let's see. You pass it. So good job I didn't. But that does mean you're down. So you trapped your dude there on this side because it would have been, wouldn't it?
Let's see.
It doesn't matter because I chose to strike the captain first, and the captain can move out. But yeah. Okay, so we'll move these guys back, and we'll go into. We'll move him sideways like that, so it's not trapped. We're going to go into priority.
No.
Priority goes to the Easterlings. So here's how it's looking. Aragorn called a heroic move with his 3 point of might and moved in there on Easterling. In the meantime, Gimli is holding out these guys first of all and has been charged obviously by everything. So we're going to go, and then we've not got too long to go. We've only got about another 10 minutes before you've got to go. 10-15 minutes. So we are going to try and speed through, maybe do a couple of things we wouldn't normally do. But we're going to go into the combat phase now. And with that in mind, Aragorn's got 2 points of his normal left, does he?
He's used 1.
So he's used 1. So he's going to use another one here to call a heroic combat.
That's okay.
Heroic combat. So we're going to do that first. So we've got Aragorn's 3 and Legolas' 2 against you, and we get a 6, which we want. Okay. So we need 5s all around here. And yeah, we kill him, and that propels us off to go and kill whatever we want.
Yeah.
And this is what they did. So Legolas went running over there, and Aragorn came over here to get into contact with those 2 to just try and help out Gimli a little bit. So we're going to go into the next combat. So I believe you had priority, so you get to choose the next ones.
Do Legolas.
So Legolas, we got your 2 versus your 1. We get a 4. Oh, and you get a 3. So luckily we take that. So we need 5s to kill. And no, we don't get it. We get 2 3s, but you are backed away an inch, like so. So next up,
Gimli.
So we've got Gimli next. I'm going to use my 3 attacks, and you've got your. Is it captain?
Yeah. 2 supports, 4 is heating.
No, he's in contact.
Okay, just 4. 4 captains. Captains are the larger dice.
Oh no, you can choose. You can choose actually. You can choose whether you want him in that combat or whether you want him in that combat. Which is your priority?
I'll just keep 4. I'll just keep this roll.
Cool. So you've got your 4 versus my 3.
Yep.
I get a 6. So on your captain. So we need 5s and
2 will kill him.
2 will kill him. 2 5s will kill him. We just get the 1. So he takes a wound. Takes a wound. And finally we've got Aragorn versus your 2.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here. Aragorn versus your 2. We get a 5 highest. You get double 1s. Hashtag Bosh. Okay, so on these guys we need 5s. So 5s to kill. I've only got 1 more normal, haven't I?
Yeah, you used
No. So yeah, I'll just kill the 1. I'll kill the guy with a pike.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on 1.
So with that takes us to the. Oh no, do we do Gimli? Oh yeah, so
we did, yeah.
You'd have been trapped.
Roll some more, yeah.
So
Yeah,
roll the double. So let's see. This is important, you see. But it's that important that the dice failed. And because you couldn't back away, I back away an inch. That's why that's important. And then he can back that way. Then you see. So we're going to go into the next turn priority. Let's see what happens. I get it. Woohoo! Yes, I get the priority. Very important. So a dangerous tit-tat from the 3 hunters. They have been split up, but they're going there. They're trying to break. 2 more to break you.
1 to break me.
1 to break you. Okie doke. 1 more to break. So with that, we're going to go into the shooting phase. So there won't be any shooting from either side. So straight to the combats.
Yep.
So it was my priority. Do I want to call anything? I've only got 1. Gimli's got 2 or 1.
Gimli's used 1.
So he's got 2 left. He's got 2 left. No, I've saved that. Okie doke. So I'm not going to call anything here, and I'm going to start off with Gimli, who's going to use his 3 dice on your 1. We get 5 highest, and you get a 2. So we need 5s to kill you. And how many did you say I'm away from breaking you?
1.
Oh.
Not very.
No, but you got Fury there anyway. No.
Out of range for Fury.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're running away, it's
right,
break. I'm going to do break you. No. I'm going to leave that, unfortunately. Okay. So we're going to go for Legolas next. So Legolas gets the 4 highest. You get a 4, but I take it on fight value. So again, we need 5s. Oh, so we don't get him either. So he gets pushed back an inch though. So it's down to Aragorn to do the killing this turn. We've got Aragorn here. So what's going to happen?
Cool.
Aragorn, good man. Now if Aragorn kills him, then you are broken. And he does. Trust Aragorn. Aragorn is trusty. Mind you, you're in 6 there.
Yeah.
I think you're in 6 inches. You get 2 fury saves. So if you roll 2 5 pluses, you are alive. 2 5 pluses and you're alive. Oh no, a 1 and a 2. So that cavalry model goes down. And with that, you are broken.
Correct.
You are broken. So that is pretty key, pretty important. We're going to go into priority. You get a 2, and you get a 5, so it goes to you. Wow, so Gimli called a heroic move, and it was just so that he could make sure that Legolas just had the 1v1 over there, because Legolas is a bit frail, and he is the leader. And then has charged in, Mischievous thrown axe on these 2 guys here. The War Priest has committed to this side, and left these guys to fight Aragorn. And with that, we're going to go into the combat phase. So it was your priority, you get to pick which order.
I would like to do the captain, and he's going to call heroic strike.
Which captain? Oh, is that the captain?
That's the captain now. Yes.
Ah, right. Okay, so captain's calling a heroic strike. So your captain's fight 5?
He is, yeah. No, he's fight 4. Oh, maybe over that.
It's fight 4? Okie doke. So Gimli's just going to use his 3 strikes. What do you go up to though? So you're up by 4, so you'll be higher, whatever. Okay, so we get a 6.
He's not in, is he? He's not.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. And then we'll fit him then.
And you get a 5 highest.
His last point of might.
How many does he have?
2. He's
2.
Both now, yeah.
He's only used 1.
Yeah.
Cool. So you win that. So you've got your his defense 8 and your strength 4 with him. So you will need 6s with your captain. So you get 1 6, and then off your rider you'll need 6s by 4s. No. So Gimli's first point of fate passes. So Gimli is down a fate point, and he moves back. Oh, just moved your guy there. He moves back. So next up, who do you want to do?
Legolas.
So you're doing Legolas next. So Legolas is 2. Gets a 6. Double 6s. Nice. Could do with that again. Oh, because he doesn't kill him. Doesn't kill him. So he only gets that. But you are moved back an inch. So finally we've got Aragorn. Can we rely on Aragorn? Let's see. Let's see. So it's Aragorn versus 4. 3 on 4. All 1's off the table. You've got 3 4s.
4.
Oh, and you get 4 highest. So luckily we take that. Okay, so we need 5s. And we're going to use our 3 point of might to make that 2 deaths. So we'll kill these 2. Yeah. So, wow, that's the end of that turn. Let's go into the next turn priority. And it's priority to the Fellowship. So this is what's happened with priority. So Aragorn's just charged in on those 2 there. Gimli's charged in, Mischievous thrown axe on the captain. And we got Legolas on 2 there as well. So it was my priority. And with the combats, what will I call it? There's no point. Okay, so I'm going to start with Aragorn. So we've got Aragorn versus 2. He gets a 6. So he needs 5s. Oh, and he doesn't kill. Does he use? No, it's not worth it. So you're pushed back an inch. There. So next up, I'm going to do Gimli versus, you've got support there, and then you've got the cavalry, so that's 2, and the captain. So you've got 4 dice against my 3. Let's see what we get. We get 5 highest. You get 5 highest.
Nice.
So we take it. So your captain is down a wound, is he?
He is, yeah.
Okay, so prioritise the captain and then the cataphract needing 5s. And the captain dies. You do have your fury.
Oh, I do.
5 plus fury.
Nope.
And no, you don't make it. So the captain goes down, which could be very important, and you back away an inch. So next up we've got Legolas. So we've got Legolas, let's see what happens here. You get a 6. Legolas gets a 2 and a 1, so you can't win that. So Legolas pushed back. Okay, so you need 5s. So you do get a wound. Now Legolas is down, what's he down?
He's used 2 fate and 3
He's used 2 fate and 3
He's
mind.
got a fate.
So you've got 1 fate left. Okay, so 1 fate left, let's see how he gets on. He fails it, so he takes a wound. He takes a wound, so he's down to his final wound. And that does give you a VP for inflicting a wound on my leader. Wow, so with that, let's go into the next turn, priority. And it's priority to the fellowship, that was very important. So with the 3 hunters getting priority, Gimli charged. He did hit with his thrown axe, but he didn't kill the war priest. The war priest has been tied up. Legolas has charged 1, and Aragorn has charged 1 here through the fields. So we do a courage test. We're going to start with this guy over here. These are courage 4. So he makes it. The guy here, he makes it. The cataphract, he makes it. And the guy over here, he makes it. They all make it. Wow, wow. So we're going to go into his movement and then combats. So what do I need to kill to make this 25%?
3.
3 more.
3,
So
yeah.
Jamie really needs to go, so I'm going to try and kill the 3 here. So we're going to start off the combats. I'm going to go for Legolas first of all. So Legolas is 2. Gets 5s. You get 3. Wow. So to do that double 5 again. No, and I'm not going to might to kill him. So not a good start. Aragorn. Aragorn's got his 3 versus your 2. I get 5. You got a cut dice there, so roll again. Nope. So I take that. So I need 5s. I'll use my 3 point of might. And my existing point of might to kill them both off, just to so that you can get off. Okay, so you need to lose this combat versus Gimli. So Gimli's going to use his 3,
4,
and I get 6. Doesn't matter what you do.
Yep.
So I'm going to target because the war priest's only got 1 wound left.
He has got a. Who's used his fate? Yeah, he's just got a wound.
So he's got his wound left. Okay, so prioritising the war priest, and he's defence 5.
Yep.
Okay, so I need. Everything is the same here as well, so I need 5s.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, so he dies. Oh, he gets his fury on himself.
Yep.
So do 1 fury roll for himself first. No, so he goes down. And then a fury roll for...
Will he get it? Because the war priest is now dead.
Oh no, he wouldn't get it. So no, he dies as well. So with that, you are taken down to 25%.
Correct.
And that means that it's a storming victory for the 3 hunters. We're going to go into a very, very quick post-battle bat rep breakdown and we'll top the VP. So welcome to the post-battle bat rep breakdown. Jamie is clearing up because he does have to dash off. But yeah, great game. Really, really
very
enjoyed
good
that.
game.
So the final score there was 8-1 to the 3 hunters. They did it. Now, how did you find that?
That was a very good game. I enjoyed that. Yeah, it's fun playing against like different, rather than just having 2 armies coming at each other. It's fun to play those sort of games sometimes.
So much fun.
Yeah, great fun.
I'm definitely going to be doing the 3 hunters again, just because it was so much fun. It just feels like it's in the balance. It's so tense. Like, are they going to do it? Are they not going to do it? It relies so much on, trying to roll those 6s and your opponent not rolling the 6s when you don't, etc. But yeah, from a tactical point of view, I mean, you forgot that they had Elven cloaks early on.
Absolutely. The deployment of the 3 hunters was brilliant.
Tactical genius.
Yeah. The difficult terrain surrounding the building obviously stopped my cavalry, and it was a bottleneck, so I was struggling to get numbers on them till the very end, really, and by then I was pretty much done. But again, I think positioning and the way they played that took it straight away, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was very, very important to make sure that you couldn't get your numbers to bear on me. So I was trying to get you into some kind of choke point. And to be fair, I had them up on both sides of the board. I thought, right, well, it's going to either be the fields or it's going to be those ruins. And try and stop you from getting your cavalry charging and rolling lots of dice. Because, Aragorn and Legolas are pretty soft, actually. Once they lose, they're reasonably soft. And that's why I was using Gimli to do a lot of the infantry holding up and just throwing him in there. Because Gimli defence 8, 2 fate. Does he 2 fate 2 wounds? It's the defence 8. He's not going to go down easy against strength 3. So that's what I was doing with him. So great game.
Yeah, I
really enjoyed that.
Yeah, really good.
Hope you guys enjoyed seeing some different armies with the Easterlings there, and also the 3 hunters. I'm going to be using the 3 hunters a lot more because I painted them up and I think they look great. So, so make sure as always that you comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.